I've spent almost 10,000 hours on Hypixel Skyblock, with almost half of that time being spent on mining. Why, you may ask? Well, to put it short, mining is the best money making method on the Iron Man profile and also a really good early to mid game money maker for the normal profile. So in today's video, I'll be going over the mining progression from a beginner all the way to end game. Anyways, make sure to subscribe, and without further ado, let's hop right into the video. When starting out with mining, the main goal you want to have is to unlock the Dwarven mines. To unlock the Dwarven mines, all you need is mining 12 and 15 of one type of enchanted ore, and the best way to get there is by doing sand mining. After getting mining 12, head to the deep caverns and talk to an NPC called Rice. I recommend giving him lapis or redstone, but you can use any ore you'd like. After gaining access to the Dwarven mines, you can officially start your mining journey. Before we start mining, make sure to grab the fractural mithril pickaxe from our boy Boo Boo, and then off we go. Chapter 1. Commissions. There's 3 types of commissions. The first being mine a certain amount of blocks such as mithril and titanium. The second one being slayer based, where you have to kill a set amount of mobs such as glacier walkers, goblins, and treasure hoarders. And the third and final type being events. You can find out when an event will start by talking to George in the Dwarven village. The main thing you want to focus on is doing your commissions to unlock more Heart of the Mountain levels and unlocking more perks in the Hotum tree. The Hotum tree is used to gain more stats from mining fortune and speed, to being able to break more blocks at once, and to level these perks up you want to get a thing called mithril powder. To obtain mithril powder, you want to be claiming your commissions, and each day you can do a daily task to obtain a bonus amount, and they are located in 2 places. The first being at the puzzler in the Royal Palace, where he will give you a combination of directions and you just have to break that block. Sounds easy, right? Well, if not, you should have mods that give the location up as soon as you talk to him, and if not, you should check out my mod config guide in the top right of this video. The second daily task is from an NPC called Fetcher and is located above Geo the gemstone guy. All you have to do is give him an item according to his dialogue and the powder is yours. Now that we have covered the basics of the Dwarven mines, it's time to move into the Crystal Hollows. Chapter 2. The Crystal Hollows. The Crystal Hollows is a place where you start to gemstone mine, and here you start to gain a different type of powder called gemstone powder. Gemstone powder is the same as mithril powder, but unlocks a whole new area of perks in the Hotum tree. How do you obtain this type of powder? Well, there's 3 ways to obtain gemstone powder, with the first one being by claiming commissions. The second is just by mining straight up gemstone, and the third and most efficient way is by doing powder mining. Powder mining is going to be your best friend for a while, and I recommend getting at least 15 million gemstone powder before ever thinking about mining for coins. Your main focus is getting to Hotum 7 before ever touching powder mining, and for this next part I'm gonna go over gear progression. If you're early game, you probably don't have many coins to spend, but for gear you want to use glacier armor and a pick on Nimbus, and make sure you're doing Dwarven commissions. For mid game, you should be at a stage where you focus on powder, so I suggest having a legendary snail pet with either glossy or normal mineral, and mining with a jungle pickaxe in the jungle area. The gear you want to be using is either Sorrow or Yogg armor, and if you can afford it, buy a DRX 655 as soon as you can. After you get the required powder to begin mining, you should have enough coins from the sludge juice to be able to buy clean or even low level Dwarven armor, and after that work on getting a DRX 655. Chapter 3. Miscellaneous. There are some items you can obtain on the side that are not only for mining, such as talismans, consumables. There are a few talismans you can get for more mining stats, that being the Relic of Power, Jungle Amulet, and also things like the Glossy Mineral Talisman. The consumables have 2 different categories, with one being permanent and the other one being time based, that you have to consume again after the timer ends. The permanent ones are called Dwarven O's, and you can buy them at the bazaar or obtain them by doing various different tasks while mining, and the time based ones can be bought from an NPC called Brynmore in the Dwarven village. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you learned something new today, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.